Hello, this is a video on Elden Ring. I'm gonna show you how to automate your farming if you already completed the game. So you already have the sword here that I'm showcasing. It's the sword called the Sacred Relic Sword. Now I upgraded mine to +8. You don't have to do that, but you know, I just did it just to, you know, make it easy. And it doesn't really matter which kind of, you know, talismans you're using or the armor you're using. You don't only need to have the sword equipped. And what you basically do is that you walk up to the monsters here, and on my keyboard I press the Q button, and then it makes this big waves of fire or gold. You can see that I got a lot of runes or souls, whatever you're gonna call it. And you can, if you wish to do it manually, you can go and loot the different, you know, things you get from the corpses, and even kill all the other ones here. And if you want to go all the way down, there are more down here. But what I'm going to show you in this video is a way for you to automate this process. So I did this, and in a few hours I got around 50 million runes, really easy. You know, what I usually, you know, suggest you do before you start the script, I'm going to show the script, I'm going to give you a script, and I'm going to share it to you, is that you go to the system, and then you go to the screen here, and you pick the lowest resolution possible, and the quality settings of low, and let the game run the background of the computer. I mean, not in the background, but you let the game run while you're not there at the computer, to take up the least amount of process power as possible. So what I usually do is that I have a script here. Now I'm gonna show this to you. Now I just started it. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna press F3, and what you see is that everything is now automated, and my hands is up in the air. I'm not doing anything, and I'm not telling Mr. Cat to do it for me because I have no cat doing stuff for me. Now I created a small script to do basically what you see right here. Now it is not 100% perfect, and it does leave a two there and stuff, but you know, you can see you get a lot of runes just for that. And it's pretty fast. It is automated. I'm still doing nothing. It runs forever. My code is not perfect or anything. I just put it pretty fast together using something called automated hotkey scripting, I think it's named. And this is just something you can have, you know, running for a long time. If you want to optimize your runes, you could put on the talisman that's gonna give you more runes, or you can use, I'm gonna press F8 now, and then it quit the script and just press a few buttons if you want to stay in game, and then it's there. There are certain items you can use. Let's say these gold fingers, gold pickle foul foot, I think they're called. I don't have anyone at the moment. Nope. Then you can optimize your amount of runes you get per kill. Now I'm level 364. I completed the game once, and I'm about to do my journey number 2. I'm on a medium equip. I basically have these skills here. I think it's all pretty good. You know, this is my suggestion. The script itself looks like this. Now, the stuff in the top here is just something that I inherited from some old scripts, and since I haven't really optimized this, you know, it's just a small script where you can press F3, and then it's gonna loop the macro here 1, and inside this loop, if you wish to extend the script, this is like a method you call, and this is looping inside. However, if you press F8, it's gonna return and end the script. So you can of course change the F8 here to your key of choice. I'm not sure if it works with other keys than the F keys. Again, the focus is not really on, is not really to understand much of all of this. It is just to make it work, to automate the day for you. This is the F3 key you press, and then it's gonna call all this. And I know there might be some slight changes to resolution and stuff, but I did change the resolution many times. I have no issues at all running this. It's really easy. It is not really perfect. You can, if you wish to, alter some of the numbers here. It's gonna take 5 seconds for the no, sorry, it's gonna take 5 seconds, 600 milliseconds for the waiting time for the gold wave to travel. So that is the time I wait before I think that is the where, because E is no. Wait a second. Yeah, so sorry, the queue here. The queue is when I wait 8 seconds. So you wait 8 seconds for the wave gold to travel, and if you wish to, maybe, the way that I stand is something like this. So the wave of gold is not hitting all the mobs, but the way I did it right now is hitting a lot more. And you can see if you go a bit further, you can actually hit more mobs. If you wish to optimize this in some way, you need to alter some part of the scripts, but my main focus was really just to make fast, easy, repetitive macro that you can run. Now you need to download something called HotKeyNet in order to execute these things here. It is something I have running here in the background. So if I open this, it's AutoHotkey. Now I'm gonna put some links in the description of where you can download this. It's the most common way for you to create macros. I'm just gonna explain this to you pretty fast. So without, the amount of loops and stuff doesn't really matter. The thing that matters is this thing here. So what you need to do is basically make sure that you have the same shortcuts that I do. Well, let me just show you. So on my system here and my key bindings, I have the normal keys for most stuff here, but you don't really need to use these as much. Move forward, backwards, sideways, the normal WASD keys. That is perfect. You do not need to do any kind of running or crouching and stuff like that, so it doesn't really matter. The camera angle is more important because you use the I, K, J, and L keys. And the Q key for the skill is the skill you do with the sword. So basically you need to have the Q key for there, and the use item for E, and the event action for R. And basically you can just look at the screen here. This is what I have. The numbers, pretty standard everything. So you can do the same if you wish to, but as the script also stated, it is the G key, the F key, the E key. So the G key is this one here, so it's opening. The F key is for opening the side of grace, and the E key is for its teleporting. And then it's gonna press J and W and J and Q. So what you end up is like doing this. So J is turning, and then it runs, pressing W, and then J a little again. Press Q, does this, and basically that is how the macro works. And this is repetitive, and you need to have this sword. There are no real alternative to this farming method. There are some other thoughts you can use and skills or incantations and stuff, but it's not really the same. It's not going to give the same results. Feel free to use any other skill or sword, whatever. Make sure you need to press the Q key in order to activate it. You can also change that. The reason for the down and the up is that because this script is created that you press the button down and you need to release it up. So that is the short amount of milliseconds. The sleep period is not something that I tweaked at all. You can probably tweak it if you wish to. Again, my focus was not to create some fancy painted script where you optimize every single millisecond. It is just for you that wish to do an abundance of runes in a few hours. So you leave the house, you're away for like 5 hours, you started, you come back, you have 50, 60, 70 million runes, whatever. And that is a really good thing to have. When you get to the amount of level that I'm on, sorry, I'm gonna go to the grace here. You'll notice that it takes quite a lot of runes for you to level. It's 1.4 million runes, so that's gonna take a lot of million runes, and eventually you're gonna have to farm for a very long time. So you might want to optimize the way to get runes by getting this gold fowl pickle, whatever food what they call, and the talisman that's gonna increase from like 12 to 17%. I don't remember the name right now, but I don't have any of these. But again, I don't think you really need to be that high of a level, because what you see here is that I have 80 in vigor, I have 80 in intelligence, 80 in faith. I have a really good mind, endurance, strength, and dex. I'm not really a strength dex build, but you know, I'm an incantation spell user, so that is really what I'm going for. So yeah, you can stop in this level if you wish to. I'm definitely not gonna stop. This is my take on it. This is my script that I created. I'm gonna share it to you. You can download it. Get some links in the description. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Look at my other videos I have about security, cybersecurity, and stuff on my channel. I really hope you like this video, and until next time, I'm gonna see you again. Bye.